Hey everyone, this is Steven with Make It Rad. Just doing another follow-up with the Tundra here. Wanted to make a quick video on the tonneau cover I've got for this. This is the UnderCover UltraFlex. I think it's by Truck Hero. I got this when I got the Tundra. I really wanted a hard fold, and this is 3 different panels. I think it's called a trifold tonneau cover. One of the things I really like about this is it sits super flush to the outside of the truck, so it doesn't stick up at all. Been pretty darn happy with it actually. The install went pretty well. I didn't take any pictures of it. I wish I would have. I'll just cover a few different things about this in particular. This might be specific to Tundra, but if you're considering one of these for your truck, maybe it will also apply. They do make this in like different finishes. This is just sort of a matte painted finish. I believe they do one that's like rhino lining on top that they might call Armor Flex or something like that. But just overall, it's been super great. Been super happy with it. So just covering a few things on the inside. Now this, being Tundra specific, they do make this to fit with the rails on the side, but you can also get it if you didn't have the rails on the side, just a different type of mounting. They all have this little pull cord right here for the latches that are right there, and you can see that one's not down all the way. You can just pop it down like that. Same with the other side. So you pull on these. I'll just kind of give you a quick overview. Pop up in here real quick so you can see. And then the next cord is much the same thing. You just pop in here, lift this up. And then at this point, you have some pretty cool options. Let me tilt down here. You can just take this out, pop it in there. Same to the other side. Right about here. And you're good to go. So you can pop in a bunch of stuff with it open like that. You basically have one panel out. You can throw a bunch of stuff in there and you can drive with it like that. Those straps just hold that nice and neat, just like that. If you need access to basically all of the bed, let's put those back real quick. Pretend we never even put those there. You just pop in here and you pull this other handle right here. Doing this one-handed, so that's fun, and it pops up. Now this gets into one of the differences I've seen between this one and others. There are some that just lean up against the cab like that, right? So sure, you could drive with it like that, but if you did it a lot, I think it would really rub into the paint on the cab, right? It's just sort of leaning up there. So one thing I did like about this model particular is it's got these little handles here, and there's one on each side. You pop this out, and it goes into that little ball joint there. So doing this one-handed is fun. Then you just kind of pop that in like that. So what's nice about that is it holds it away from the cab, right up, and you can still get most access to your bed. You wouldn't want to drive without both of them up there, so obviously pull this one out, much the same, and you're good to go. So you can drive like that. Again, access to pretty much all the bed. No, I don't have a spray and bed liner yet. It's on the list. I guess one little hack about these is they do have this like rain channel right there because it's a tonneau cover. It's not 100%, waterproof. So any water that will run down, being level, will run into this channel, and it'll either run out the back here, which if the back of the bed is lower than the front, it's going to run down there, and then it's going to run down the lower tailgate, and it really does a good job of keeping the water out. You get a little bit of water inside, but not much. And then if the front's lower, it's going to run down this channel, and then it runs into this little tube up here. And then one little hack is the Tundras have a hole right here for the I guess those are called stake pockets. You can see there's one in the back right there for the rear pocket. But what I found is that these tubes that come with it, you can just tuck right in there. And a lot of people run it down into there. They'll pop a hole, or either pop one of these out and drill a hole, or maybe they'll just pop it out completely, or maybe they won't even worry about it. But I found that this actually works pretty darn good, just popping it into this hole. And I've been in some rainstorms with this, and all the water comes right in here, runs out that side, and then conveniently there's another right there, and it's up high off the bottom of the bed, and you don't have to drill a hole in those plugs down there, and everything works great. Yeah, and that's it. And you can see how it bolts up to the rails right in there. It comes with 3, and then I don't know if they all come with it, but mine didn't come with this bed light. It's battery powered. You just light it up there, and you know, if your cover is on or over the top of that, it does light up the bed pretty darn well. My Tundra doesn't have any bed lights, and I didn't really feel like installing any. This works for the few times that I have this, you know, and if it's at night and I don't open it or whatever else, this actually provides a good bit of light. And I've never actually forgotten to turn it off, but I'm guessing it probably has some type of timeout sensor before it runs the battery out, maybe. Couldn't say for sure, but yeah, just wanted to give you guys an overview of this tonneau cover. It's been really, really good. I know there's one called Back, like X4 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's competition for this one. But I've been super happy with this one. Never had any issues with it. The install I did the install myself. It went really well, and you can see just how easy it is to put down. And then once you close your tailgate, you can't really get in there. I mean, it keeps the honest people out. Let's put it that way. So seals up nice. Doesn't let people look in there. And then, you know, if you've got the tailgate lock, which I mean, I'm pretty sure all trucks these days have that, you can't really get in there. You could probably pry it open. But overall, yeah, pretty happy with this. I would recommend it if you're looking for a flush mount tonneau cover. These are pretty great. I would just watch for sales. You know, this kind of stuff goes on sale now and then, and that would be the way I'd buy it. So overall, really like it. Thanks.